12 points. Hawks with the basketball to start this second half. McCollum fires. There's a travel. That concern.
He was very upset at the referees. I think he's more interested in getting the call than he is about it.
Knicks are 9 of 10 at the stripe. The Hawks are 7 of 8. Hart feed it. Perimeter. Towns. 8 to shoot. Towns makes his move. Over Okongwu. It's off.
It's by Okongwu. Though you don't want to let Towns go left. He can go either way, but he's better going to his left.
Okongwu is a confident shooter. Point shooter. That was not part of the scouting report when he came into the league out of USC.
Well, we watched it with Brook Lopez. Changed his entire game.
Towns.
One of the best, if not the best, big man shooter of all time.
61-58 New York. Spin by Daniels. Hart is there. And Knicks up the floor in a hurry. Hart, drive and kick. Anunoby! Bingo! From three-point territory from downtown. McCollum. Bounces for Johnson. Okongwu, big numbers. Lost it. Town. That could have been ugly with a cameraman on the baseline. It's a factor. Brunson the push up the floor. And he's fouled on the floor. No free throws for him. 53% from three-point territory. New York's rebounding margin has been expanded to +10. McCollum just pulled a Smitty. Happy fellow.
Yes, he is. And Tyson Daniels just hounding Brunson, not letting him get to his strong hand.
Towns takes it strong. He's fouled.
He hurt this with them 2 weeks ago in Atlanta. In the third quarter, had 3 drives, trying for his 6th and 7th attempts.
10 points in 18 minutes of action. Upcoming series, NBC and Peacock. Go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
Are those both Noah Eagle games? Is this the Eagles series?
6-point advantage for New York. Still early in this third quarter. McCollum.
What a screen by
Hawks led the NBA in assists this year at 30.1 per game. Turnover. Loop it ahead. Hart takes it in for the 2 run over the last 2 minutes of game action. Hart went for the steal there. Johnson trying to make him pay. Daniels hands it. McCollum, the corner 3.
So now they want Daniels to play a little bit like Draymond Green plays in Golden State. People don't guard him on the perimeter, so get the ball. Look, Daniels steps up, catches it. Towns not guarding him. He goes to the handoff.
For Hart. 6 on the timer. Brunson circles. Screen Towns. Brunson. And Snyder mentioned that putting him in that role, the Draymond Green type role, it gets him more involved offensively. Trailer Okongwu. Daniels feed it. Alexander Walker, the fadeaway is too strong. Not that
great closeout there. It stayed down on Jalen Johnson.
Hanging jumper doesn't go for C.J. McCollum. And OG Anunoby now motioned to the Knicks bench. 8:63 with OG Anunoby now on the bench. Knicks in front. 7:32 to go in the third. Game 1 of this best-of-7 opening round series. Brunson hoists short.
Brunson thought he got fouled.
Johnson off the hesitation. Tough, eh? Johnson one-on-one with Hart. He picks his Brunson.
Hart's been great defensively on Jalen Johnson tonight.
He's got 3 steals for New York.
And Johnson's only 3 for 9 from the floor.
Quick move, Bridges fades, connects. Hawks are 3 of 8 from the field in this third quarter. Alexander Walker misses on the long-range jumper. Brunson with pace. Fend off, missed it. Alexander Walker running, and Hart got a piece of that. This player just looked over at Ray Acosta to ask, hey, did you see it? And Acosta gave him the motion that that's what it looked matched up with Johnson. Towns way outside, 5 to shoot. Towns wants to dance with Okongwu. The layup doesn't go. Hart.
Huge, but he gets him that second opportunity, which doesn't even go on the stat sheet.
Are you going to see an uptick in his minutes? He said, we'll see how the game goes, but they like him in that 20 to 23-minute area.
I agree with that because Mitchell Robinson
back in. Robinson on the season averaged 19.6 minutes per game. And the team fouls are piling up. That's 5 now again.
I'm very much used to this strategy, and it's not easy to determine how long do you go with the game.
Well, let's take it from the other stretch as Robinson misses at the free
defense for a little while here. Just offense.
41% on the season for Mitchell Robinson. He goes 1 out of 2. 63. Knicks.
Mitchell Robinson's got to make sure.
Oh, the steal! Bridges the anticipation.
The Knicks doing a better job converting off the turnovers than Atlanta now.
Swing it, corner. Gay misses on a rainbow delivery. And it's Alexander Walker trying to get around Robinson. Walking the tightrope, kick out. Johnson can't hit the three. Tracked down by Vincent. Johnson drives it. The banker goes. Times in the third quarter, the Knicks are yet to turn it over. So a second attempt here for Robinson, who just made 1 out of 2. Kuminga in, Okongwu in, he misses them both. The Hawks are down by 8. Switch out front. Daniels hands to Johnson, looking for some space. Johnson, it rims in. That's the all-star, Jalen Johnson. Brunson one-on-one with Vincent. Shot clock down to 3. Brunson goes to work. The turnaround, no good. Kuminga. Feed the post for Johnson against Shamet, and Johnson couldn't finish it. Rebound, Daniels knocked out of his hand. Jalen Brunson is averaging 31.9 points in game 1 since 2023. Worked his way back to play with Washington, which was one of the amazing comebacks, and his scoring numbers were still tremendous.
Incredible. I remember hearing Hubie Brown had a throw it to him. That's a fine.
Yeah. Half-court set here for Atlanta. 8-point game. Alexander Walker with the extend.
Corner for the handoff so they could get him going to his strong hand, which in his case is the left hand.
Bronson had it knocked away. Vincent. And then on the other end, Gabe Vincent grabbed the all
a little bit since the first quarter. 19 in that first quarter, only 6 since then.
4th playoff for Jalen Brunson with the
Knicks trying not to switch much off the ball.
Alexander Walker. Pull-up jump. Rebounded by Gass. Towns going against the smaller defender, Vincent. 40 to go in the third. The possession game, such a key here with Atlanta. That was an area that they were really good during the regular season. Number 5 in possessions. Vincent misses, maybe slowed down the Knicks a little bit on the offensive end. It sent Robinson to the bench.
It did, but they cannot afford to lose the turnover game. That's the man, but 5 turnovers too many.
He was trying to spray it to Brunson. That is 8 turnovers overall for New York. The lane, Alexander Walker, and get it out of there. Karl Anthony Towns. Hart gets inside for this
battle today. The 3rd block for Towns, 2 from Mitchell Robinson. That has been key.
And Hart goes down. The banker helped Alexander Walker. Now it's Brunson. Brunson makes his move. Loses the ball. Gay gets down to get it.
Alexander Walker, a great individual defender.
6-point game. And a blocking foul is called on
Barnes. A couple assists. He's an outstanding defender. Just one of the best players in this league. He was on my All-NBA ballot.
Knicks are now over the limit. The logo, Jerry West. The logo, streaming now only on Prime.
I'm going to download that tonight and watch it on my flight tomorrow.
Love when you update us on it.
I mean, I think most people go through their day saying, I wonder what Stan Gundy's doing right now.
The spin by Towns. Gay gets called for the foul.
Muhammad Gay, again, he's not a center. He's a hard-playing guy. He's not a center. He's given away a lot of size and strength to Karl Anthony Towns, who just played bully.
The case here in the third.
Now, it is bogged down for sure. And, you know, one of the things Quinn Snyder talked about, and even Nickeil Alexander-Walker talked about it in his interview before the game in this quarter.
23 overall. McCollum missed it on a 3-ball. Rebound, Kuminga. McCollum again. No. And the box out by Brunson. Leak out by Anunoby. Takes it in.
Right there. Inexcusable.
The Knicks are winning the transition game 19-8 in favor of New York. Fast break points. Fade away. Shake and bake. Brunson drives. Brunson short. Three-quarter court from Johnson. And bounces off the front of the rim.
And this is your chance to make a run if you're going to make it. Towns and Brunson both out of the game.
Shut it. Off the side of the rim, loose ball foul against Anunoby. Kuminga does have playoff experience with the Golden State Warriors.
Run play is fitting in with other guys and playing in more of a team concept.
7-point game. McCollum, no hesitation, misses on a 3. Rebound. Atlanta doesn't even have a chance to challenge if they were interested in it. McBride, spin. Drive. Missed it with a pushing the other way.
Hawks have numbers.
McCollum, mismatch. Over Robinson. No good.
Knicks getting some stops is huge. They're just trying to buy time until they can get Brunson and Towns back in to finish this.
Clarkson, lob it up. Slam it down. Robinson. The opposite for Atlanta. 4 starters, 1 bench player. Alexander Walker one-on-one with Shannon, trying to hold his ground. Shot clock at 5. Alexander Walker can't hit the 3, but a hold underneath. Anunoby grappling with Daniels.
That was great.
This is more of the pace that we saw at the start of the game.
Well, it's the pace Atlanta wants.
Anunoby, the step back J goes.
Atlanta wants this pace.
Anunoby is now 6 of 9 from the field, 18 points, 8 rebounds. Alexander Walker, kick. Daniels, air ball. And a loose ball foul. It's staying right here. Clarkson hits the deck along with Okongwu.
Surprise maybe that New York didn't challenge.
That was 2 bodies falling down. They got Clarkson down low. Okongwu.
He's for this lead enough, probably.
Okongwu shoots it at 76%, now in his 6th year in the NBA. Crime 111-2 wingspan, so not a traditional center by any stretch, but has the length to defend players bigger than he is. Missed it on the
good defender, pick and roll to the rim guy, and now the 3-point shot has just changed everything for him.
Towns and Bridges in. Towns from downtown. The Knicks are 11 of 21 from 3-point range. Vincent, nobody was there. Defense. Formerly with Miami and the Lakers, and the trust of his head coach, Quinn Snyder. Ball movement. Bridges, short. Clarkson is there on cleanup. 98-87, Knicks. Johnson trying to beat Hart. Okongwu No good. Towns thought about it. He's going to drive it, cup it, and score it. Plus the foul.
From the floor, but can knock this in, he'll have 20 points.
Slow start for him offensively. He's picked it up.
Yeah, the 3 blocks have been huge.
Swing it. McCollum. Over Bridges. Uncontested.
Defense in the NBA in the regular season. It's looking good here again in the fourth quarter.
The highest fourth quarter point differential in the league. Clarkson is shooting 51%. Kuminga nearly lost it. Under 6 minutes to go in regulation. Kuminga lines it up.
An extended rest over there.
Switch. Johnson guarding Towns. Switch again. Here's Clarkson against the big. Oh, the herky jerk trying to run.
They need to get out in transition. Mike Brown's teams, though, have always been very good in transition.
Okongwu and Johnson not on the same page. Okongwu.
The biggest games, 46 points combined, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists. They're doing a great job, but the Knicks defense is taking over here. Well, and if Atlanta can't win the running game, they're going to have a hard time in this series.
Switch out front. Brunson against Johnson. Under 5 minutes to go. Brunson, shot clock winding down. Rimming out. Anunoby got on the defensive end of the floor over the course of the season.
Yeah, and in the last 39 games, almost half the season, they had the second best defense in the league to Oklahoma City.
Kuminga lost his footing. And Towns makes
And Towns, we've seen him with 3 blocks, and now he makes another defensive play here on top of the offense. Out.
The run is 13-2. Brunson, stop and go. Forced to give it up. Timer is down to 4. Bridges, zigzags, in and out.
Dyson Daniels now with 8 rebounds and 9 assists and 3 steals. Does a lot of things.
McCollum draws the foul. 3:50 mark of the fourth. Towns picks up the personal.
Here's Cat knocking.
Hey, here's your role, go out and do it. They have to make some changes based on, was he playing the 4 spot? Was he playing the 5 spot in Mike Brown's system?
Absolutely, as McCollum. And this is their fourth quarter play, the Knicks. They play the 2-man game on the left side of the floor with Towns and Brunson.
Bridges comes up. Coming up on 3 minutes to go. Hawks have gone ice cold here in the fourth. Johnson drives it and draws the foul.
Obi wasn't trying to foul, wasn't even trying to be real physical. Well, and we knew the Lakers had guys out with Doncic and Reeves, but then we found out today that Kevin Durant is out for Houston, so that may even gift. Well, the Hawks only have 34 points here in the second half.
Knicks are taking their time. Hart off the stumble.
Shot the 3 fine. Shooting 38% on 32 attempts. That's not been the problem.
And that's an elite. McCollum goes behind the back. Gives it up for Alexander Walker. Now Johnson involved with 10 to shoot. Johnson sets and fires. He's got a 3. 11-point game, under 2 minutes to play. Brunson, spin. It rims out. Kept alive, controlled by Atlanta.
They need to push.
Johnson flicks it over. Alexander Walker, yes, on a 3.